Hey there, it's Toral. I'm here with Kevin Malesis, owner of Westside Appraisal here in the Lake Tapps, Lakeland area. And we're going to talk about appraisals and how he started and get some good information from Kevin. So Kevin, tell us about your business.
It's a residential real estate appraisal business. I've been operating since January of 1998, specializing in all residential properties.
Awesome. Now tell us, what was it like when you got in the business? And I know that it's a family business, not necessarily yours, but it's been in multi-generations. So tell us about that.
My dad was an appraiser, my grandpa was an appraiser. And when I got my license, my dad pretty much just kicked me out and said, go appraise. And so I started, didn't have a choice. And it's difficult, hectic, but fell into a groove pretty fast.
Yeah, and you do a lot of appraisals. You do independent appraisals for individuals that maybe want to reduce their mortgage insurance or need an evaluation for maybe a divorce or just a market or just for the market, really.
Yeah, outside of lending purposes, I get calls, for estates, probate, tax valuations, people on appeal.
Oh yeah, like with the county.
Taxes.
That's a good idea. So you get your assessment and it's far more than the market value. They can hire you to perform an evaluation.
And be wary of that. You have a real small window to appeal your tax valuation.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But yeah,
it's not easy. So you definitely would want a professional.
Yeah. No, and I get a lot of calls from people who want to list a home without a realtor, but they want a document in hand that they can provide for negotiation purposes. And so they can say, hey, look, here's where I got my value from. This is where I'm coming at from my side as a seller. And so they feel it helps them not maybe get pushed around, or it gives them a little more ammunition when it comes to negotiating a price with a buyer.
Yes, and now tell us about PMI, because a lot of homeowners out there don't realize that when you buy your property, if you didn't put 20% or more down, the bank has a fee, private mortgage insurance, that you're being charged monthly. And if you can prove that you have more than the 20% equity, you can get that fee removed monthly. And it can be a couple $100s a month. So tell us about that.
Yeah, just about all lenders will allow you, the borrower, the homeowner, to choose who does the appraisal for you.
So you call your lender direct.
Yep, and then call your lender direct, ask them, hey, I'm interested in removing my PMI. What are my requirements? What do I have to do? And then they'll usually tell you very quickly, you need to have this much equity, go ahead and contact an appraiser, or they'll tell you have to use one of our appraisers. And if you can contact your own appraiser, feel free to give someone like me a call. Usually we'll consult with you free up front and give you a real good idea if it's going to work for you or not. Before you decide to move ahead and spend the money to get the appraisal, you'll have a good idea if it's going to facilitate.
Yeah, because you want to make sure you have 20% equity.
Otherwise you're wasting even more money.
Yes, don't do that.
And most people realize a significant gain when they remove PMI, because it's usually anywhere from $150 to $250 a month.
Yeah, and if it's $200 a month, that's $2,400 a year.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
It is.
That's a lot of money. So tell us something that maybe we wouldn't know about your business.
It's a unique business in that there's no tangible assets. There's nothing I can sell. There's nothing I can pass on. If I croak tomorrow, my business is dead. No one else can take it over.
That's
so
crazy.
It's a really weird kind of business in that sense, that it's really individualistic.
Because the banks count on you direct.
Yeah. Nobody hires Westside Appraisal. They just hire Kevin Malesis.
Now, there's a lot to get into appraisal.
Yes, it takes a long time.
So you have your schooling, then you have an apprenticeship.
And now we require a 4-year college degree also.
Yay, that's a good thing. We don't want people figuring out values that don't have a lot of education.
We hope so. But yeah, then it's a 2-year apprenticeship. The schooling is not much. It's 150 hours of class time. But it's 3,000 hours of experience over that 2 years' time.
Oh, wow. So
that's where it gets difficult. It's a difficult industry to get into. A lot of it is family members. So if you're just an individual looking to get into it, it's difficult without knowing somebody.
Absolutely. Now, tell us one thing that you do that maybe others wouldn't know that you do. Because I know you mentioned that you do some consulting that's not just an appraisal where it's helping, find value. Say that you've had an analysis from a couple different real estate brokers. Kevin can come in and be a third party to say, hey, this is where the value should land, right?
We get it. we get requests like that a lot, you know, because people, when they get CMAs, are looking to sell their home or they want to sell it privately. You get so much information, whether it be from Zillow or from Redfin, and they all have different valuations. CMAs come in, and there's a lot to make sense of. And a lot of people feel like when they get CMAs from realtors, whatnot, it could be biased. And Zillow has such little information about your home, and they feel that, well, there's no person there, you know, giving me a unique value. They can call me. I can go over with information they have, see if I can make sense of it, and give them a little bit better understanding of where their value is before they make a decision on where they're going to list it or who they list it with.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you, Kevin, so much for doing
Thank
this
you.
interview. And gosh, 20 years of experience in market evaluation, literally appraisal. He's the guy that you need, and we just appreciate and high five and hug. Thank you so much, Kevin.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for being here.